All right, we have some breaking news coming in right now. This is about how BJP MP Sunil Kumar Singh's private member bill has been listed for the UCC discussion and has demanded the implementation of the UCC, keeping intact the traditional beliefs and customs of tribal communities guaranteed and safeguarded by the Constitution. This is breaking news coming in about how a BJP MP Sunil Kumar Singh has put a private member bill listed for a UCC discussion. Remember, this comes amid buzz about the fact that the UCC bill, which was earlier expected to be tabled in the monsoon session of Parliament, which began on July 20th, has now been postponed because essentially the bill and the draft needs to be, a proper framework needs to be put in, and the work on the draft is currently underway. Now, again, what the private member bill is demanding is the implementation of UCC, keeping intact the traditional beliefs and customs of tribal communities guaranteed and safeguarded by the Constitution. We're crossing over to CNN News 18's Arnima for more details on this. Arnima, can you tell us more about this private member bill? What exactly is a private member bill?
Private member bill is an option given to members of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha to bring before the House what they think should be legislated. Laws are usually in the domain of the government. It is the executive which usually brings bills. But these are issues which members feel that they need to flag off. And sometimes these bills or these issues that are flagged off are later taken by the government also, and they become a law. So private member bill does not really mean that it will become a law, but it does tell you what the members are thinking. And every week, every Friday, the second half post-lunch is reserved for private members bill. Now, why this is specifically important, this particular private member bill is being moved by a BJP MP. A BJP on its manifesto has said that UCC is something that it wants to implement, so that's important. Not the first time that a BJP MP is moving for a UCC private member bill. What is interesting is the specification given this time that tribals must be kept out of UCC. That's a big concern. Sunil Kumar Modi, again a Rajya Sabha MP, part of the committee that looked at UCC, also suggested the same, that keep the tribals out. So that gives you some insight as to how BJP is trying to address the issue of tribal customs in Northeast, in Chhattisgarh, in other parts of the country.
It's interesting because we had already received some information a short while ago. This was as per Law Commission sources to CNN News 18 that tribals are already granted protection under the Constitution when it comes to Article 371 and Schedule 5 and 6, and hence won't be included in the UCC.
So that's what the debate has been, that, when the Prime Minister at the recent election rally spoke about Uniform Civil Code, immediately the question began as to what will you do with the tribal customs, because they have specific customs as well. And the argument given was that under Schedule 6 of the Constitution, the tribal customs are protected. But then minority groups also, Muslim voices, Christian voices also came up and said that under the Constitution, similar protection is available to us as well. The right to practice, the freedom of practicing your own religion, the right to have your own beliefs. So these constitutional provisions have been highlighted by Muslim groups, by Christian groups, by Sikh groups as well. But looks like the government is inclined to look at the constitutional protection for tribals. As far as protection for the other groups are concerned, there is no draft before us yet. So we'll have to see as to ultimately what the government comes up with.
All right, Arnima, thank you so much for joining us and bringing us those details.